Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to today's video. It is that time again. These are going to be my favorite products that I have been loving so much in the month of July. Filming these videos has really put time into perspective. And I think I mention this literally every time I film a favorites video. I can't help it, you guys. Every time I sit down to film one of these, I literally think to myself, I'm like, oh my God, the months are just flying by. I feel like 2018 has been like the fastest year of all time. Anyways, let's just go ahead and focus on the products here. I have a skincare item, some foundation, concealer, brushes, all sorts of stuff to get through today. So let's just go ahead and jump into it and we will talk about my favorite products from July. All right, let's actually start with brushes this time. You guys know that I love to include brushes in my monthly favorites. The first thing I want to talk about is actually a brush cleansing tool. This is from Sigma. This is their Spa Express Brush Cleaning Mat. This thing will clean your brushes like none other. So it's super cool. I'm sure you guys have seen these before, but if you haven't already, it actually has like these little suction cups on the back. So you actually place it in your sink, in your bathroom, in your kitchen, wherever you want. It's kind of got this divot in here so that it actually fits around your drain. And it has all these different like textured sections on here to clean certain brushes. So like right here, you could do your eye brushes, refine them. This one is for refining as well, but I think you can use face or eyes here. And then on this side, you're gonna see your face brushing section. So eye brushes, face brushes, your brushes will look like brand new again when you use this mat. I am a firm believer in this. This thing is fantastic. I don't think I could ever go back to washing my brushes any other way. This thing is so cool. It stays super clean. I've used it so many times, and if you look at it, it pretty much looks brand new. So this is a win. Loving this. Moving into actual brushes, I have two of them for you. The first one is from Delium Tools. This is from their Golden Triangle collection. I talk about Delium Tools so much, but I can't help it, you guys. They are probably the best synthetic brushes I have ever tried. Their Golden Triangle line is actually pretty unique because it has an actual triangle shape, so you can actually hold it more ergonomically. They're comfortable to hold. They don't roll off your desk when you're sitting them down on your vanity. And the ferrules on these, which is this piece right here, are so solid. I got these brushes late November, early December last year, and I have never seen even one brush hair fall off or even break off this brush head. So this again is the 785 tapered blending brush. This will blend your shadows like a freaking dream. It just fluffs out shadow perfectly, blends harsh lines. I just absolutely love this brush. If you want to dabble into Delium Tools, start with the eyeshadow brushes because they're so good, they're solid, and you will find that you will just love their brushes. They're fantastic. The last brush I want to mention is from Sigma. This is a shader crease brush. This is the E47, this brush here. This guy is a tiny little detailer brush. I actually didn't realize how much I needed brushes like this when creating an eye look. If you're constantly trying to use larger brushes and then you jump into using smaller brushes, you're going to be like, where was this my entire life? It just ups your eyeshadow game like none other. What I love to use this brush for is highlighting underneath the brow here and on the brow bone and in the inner corners. It just fits perfectly. It is the perfect brush for this. It's densely packed enough just to pick up enough product, as it's flying through the air right now because I just used this brush in a tutorial that I filmed. It's just the shape of it. It just fits perfectly. Obviously, if you're trying to get more detailed in the crease, it's perfect for that, but this brush is solid. So again, this is the Sigma Shader Crease Brush, the E47. Check it out. All right, moving on, I want to talk about some lip products. I have two combos that I am loving right now. What I have on my lips today is the NYX Suede Matte Liner. This is in the shade London. And then on top of it, I layered the Ultra Glossy Lip. This is in the shade Fantasia from Colourpop. This is one of their Hi Shine lip glosses. I did a review on these as well. If you haven't checked it out, I'll put it in the description box below. So what I do is I overline my lips, obviously, to make them look super lush and gorgeous. And then I fill in my lips and then I layer this beautiful shade on top. So this is like a nude gloss. It is pretty opaque, so it will add color to your lips, and it has these super fine micro reflex of glitter, like gold glitter, and it's just stunning. You can't even feel the glitter on your lips. It doesn't feel gritty or thick or anything like that. It's just such a beautiful marriage between these two. I love finding a good liner and lip combo. It is my favorite. One more combo for you guys. This is also from Colourpop. This is from their Ultra Glossy Lip Hi Shine line in the shade Pretty In. Obviously it's Pretty in Pink, but it's called Pretty In. And then the lip liner in Lost in Love. I absolutely love the Essence lip liners. So affordable, so good. They glide on like butter. They are fantastic. So same thing, I just overline my lips, then fill in my lips with the lip liner, and then I top it with the gloss. So if you're looking for a beautiful kind of neutral pink, neutral brown shades, these two are my favorite. They are stunning. A mascara that I have to give some love to is from Benefit. This is definitely not a new product. This is Roller Lash. I recently lost my lash curler and I just haven't had a chance to go out and buy a new one. I know, what's wrong with me? I can't live without it. It's driving me insane. But this has made it possible to kind of get through my days, I guess you could say. This stuff will actually curl your lashes, separate, volumize, lengthen. It's like a miracle in a tube. This is my all-time favorite mascara. Now, I do love other mascaras, but to me, this one is top shelf, top of the line. I reach for this every single day. This is like my third tube of this stuff in the past few months. I cannot get enough of it. Benefit Roller Lash, amazing, in the shade Black. Milk Makeup, we have the Baked Matte Bronzing Stick here. I don't know if I've mentioned this in a favorite videos before, but holy smokes, does it deserve to be there. This is by far one of the most blendable cream makeup products I have ever used. I saw Tarte use this in a video not too long ago. It is so creamy, but it's weird. So like once you blend it out, just like look at that, blending it out with my freaking finger. It is so good. It is the perfect shade. It adds like the perfect sun-kissed pop if you have like a light medium skin tone. Blends like a dream, stays in place all day, and then will dry down pretty matte. But it's not drying. It doesn't look thick and cakey. You can blend it out with a beauty blender, a flat kabuki brush, pretty much even your fingers you can tap it on. This is fantastic. If you haven't tried this, again, check it out. I wish they made it in a mini size. I know Milk makes some of their stick products like this and like those little minis, and I haven't seen this yet in that size. If you have, let me know because I would love that. Moving on, the Colourpop No Filter Loose Setting Powder. Ugh. The best setting powder I have tried in a long time. I usually have a problem with setting powders because I have such dry skin that things look pretty cakey on me pretty quickly. This does not do this. I have mine in the shade Translucent. I believe it comes in a couple different shades, Translucent, Banana, Deep. I think that's it. There might be one more that I'm missing. This stuff is like $9. It is so finely milled. It will set your under eyes like a dream. I know I hate that. Such a tacky phrase. Everybody uses it, but it's so true. It's just so beautiful on the skin. I even like to sweep it all over my face to set my makeup. I don't even want to tip this too much, but super, ooh, see? Super finely milled, amazing for $9. I think this is by far probably, I'm gonna go out and say it, one of the best items that Colourpop has ever launched. I pray to God they never get rid of this because it is fantastic. Again, $9, and it is my baby. Mwah. I just love you so much. Moving on to another Colourpop item. This is the No Filter Foundation. I watched multiple reviews on this after I did my review. Some people totally hate it, and then some people completely loved it. The more that I play with this, the more that I love it. It is truly long wearing. The first day I wore it, it got a little bit shiny on me, which is strange because this is supposed to be like a natural matte finish. But what I found out is that I don't need a primer with this. Yep, I'm gonna go out and say it. I just put on my moisturizer. Once I'm done with my skincare and all of that has kind of set into my face, I will apply this. So I haven't really found that it applies very differently between a sponge or a brush. I like both ways, to be honest. If you want heavier coverage, use a brush. But nonetheless, this foundation is fantastic. The shade range is insane. I think it comes in like 42 different shades. You will find your shade. This one matches me pretty solid. Like it's very rare that I find a foundation that matches me 100%. The only foundation I have found thus far that does is the NARS Longwear Natural Radiant or Natural Radiant Longwear in the shade Fiji. This one matches me just as well. Literally seamless. It's what I have on my face today. I absolutely love it. Let's talk about some concealers. The Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealers. Too Faced, you have answered my prayers by releasing this product. This is by far the best of all time concealer that I have ever tried. What makes it so fantastic is the finish. Now, typically super high coverage concealers I cannot wear. They are so thick, cakey, chalky on my under eyes. It's just no, done. They usually crease. Makeup sits on top of it funny. Ugh, usually I just can't stand it. Example, Tarte Shape Tape, which I wanted to love so much, but it just did not work for me. If you experience those same types of symptoms from high coverage concealers, like me, then you need to try this product. I have 2 shades, vanilla and golden beige. I even like to use this as my all over face makeup. A little goes a long way, but every time I wear this, people will compliment me like at work. They're like, oh my God, your skin looks so glowy, so fresh. And I'm like, Too Faced multi-use sculpting concealer. It really is multi-use, super versatile. 0.5 ounces for 29 bucks. So even if you use this as just a concealer, you're getting a giant amount at a huge value. Love it. All right, let's move on to a couple of palettes. Now I want to focus on BH Cosmetics because they were recently on sale. Again, I just did a tutorial on this, so if you notice the same outfit, that is why I'm filming these videos back to back. These palettes right here for the face are incredible. Incredible for the value. Full price, I think they're around like 10 bucks, but to be honest, this stuff is usually always on sale on their website. This is their Studio Pro Contour Palette. I am wearing this right now as my contour and my bronzer, and then I'm also wearing this Nude 10 Pan Blush Palette. Just to show you the blush palette, if you love nude peachy blushes, you need to get this like now. What I love about these for the most part is not only is the formula blendable, like insanely blendable, these are perfect to travel with. If you don't want to take your super expensive makeup with you, this is the answer. I love the packaging actually. It does feel kind of cheap, but again, it is perfect for traveling because it's got this hard plastic and it is solid. The lids, or I should say the covers, will snap shut, so it stays closed. And then again, it's just super versatile. You'd have every shade you would ever need. You could even use these as eyeshadows. This kind of bronzy shade down here would be perfect for an eyeshadow. The Studio Pro Contour Palette, this contour formula blends insanely good as well. BH Cosmetics is just totally stepping up their game. Their products are so smooth and creamy and blendable and long lasting. The shades are pigmented so beautifully. What I love about this palette too is that this would complement a ton of different shade range from fair to darker skin tones. It's in here. You've got some under eye or just some setting brightening powders here or a matte highlight. And then of course all these contour shades. Be warned, they are a little bit on the warm side, just so you know, but for me, it's perfect. I absolutely love it. All right, second to last item to mention is the Nouveau Neutrals palette. I have to give this palette some love. I have been using this a ton this month. This is just the perfect arrangement of shades. What I love is that not only do you have this row of blushes here, which again, you can also use as shadows, but you've got cool tones, warm tones, bright pops of color. It's like the perfect neutral palette. Everything you could ever want is in this palette. My favorite shade in this whole palette is this metallic shade here. I have it on my eyes. Oh, I love it. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Just super high shine, super metallic, stunning shade. This deeper copper shade is gorgeous as well. Oh, just, I can't, you guys. It's too good. You're getting 26 shades for $13. You cannot lose. Last item I want to mention is a skincare item. This is from Is Clinical. This is the Active Serum. If you struggle with hormonal breakouts, random breakouts, cystic acne, this is the answer. I had a huge mountainous beast of a zit coming in right here. I started to feel it about 2 days ago. I've been dabbing this on. You can, like I should say, you can spot treat with this. I've been dabbing this on that spot specifically night and day when I do my normal skincare routine. I can already feel it going down. The inflammation is going down. The pain has diminished because it was super painful. But nonetheless, all over the face, this will keep your face in check. It is fantastic. It is quite spendy, I'm not gonna lie. It's usually around, I wanna say 140, 148 bucks, but a little bit goes a long way. You're getting a whole fluid ounce in here. If you have been struggling with your skin and you have spent so much money on other things and you just can't find the answer, this will work. I'm telling you, you guys, I have tried so much skincare and it's been a long time coming to get my face to where it is right now, but finding those products, the ones that work for you, it will change your life. And to me, you can't put a price tag on that. to a certain extent. But this stuff is fantastic. If you have been struggling and you are someone who has spent so much money and you've tried so many other things, definitely think about trying this out. So there you have it, you guys. Those are my July favorites. Leave me a comment down below what your July favorites are. Maybe I'll try some of them out if I haven't tried them already. Give this video a huge thumbs up if you like it, share it, subscribe, and hit the bell button if you haven't already. I love you guys so, so much, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye!